Phil versus James quiz on Wednesday. James, I'm coming for you.
Well, good luck with that, lad, because you're going to need all the help you can get, and your encyclopedia, and your Google map, and everything that goes about it, mate. Because you know what I mean. You're going to have to find that intelligence within to beat the fat man.
Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you're all well. Well, that was an entrance, wasn't it? Just if you don't know, these two West Ham encyclopedias to my right, whether it's your left, right, it's my right. They're going head to head on Wednesday. Phil versus James in the Showdown Take 2 quiz. I mean, it's already started. Come on, you wine, says Dad. Come on, you wine, says West Ham Online. Right, so should we get into it? West Ham United versus Manchester United preview that does take place at Old Trafford tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7:15. First, can I get Phil your thoughts on Manchester United for tomorrow?
Right. Well, if we can actually do a decent performance against them, obviously last time we played them in the FA Cup, we didn't show up properly, and we rightfully knocked out of that. If we can play like how we did in the last, in the reverse fixture, like the first half of the reverse fixture, then we've got a really good chance of getting a decent result.
Yeah. James, your thoughts on Manchester United?
It's turned from a game that sort of I weren't really thinking of a big game to now it is a big game. After the Chelsea Leeds draw, this now has turned into a big game with 2 games in hand. And if we go up there and we win, then 10 games to go with a game in hand over Chelsea, it's in our hands then. Do you know what I mean? It starts to look like a reality. So tomorrow's going to be... It's a game, really. I would have settled for a point. But now, I think if we go there and win, then we're right in the mix.
Well, if you look, that fantastic result that Leeds held Chelsea to a draw that finished about half an hour ago, we have now got 2 games in hand on Chelsea, and we're 3 points off of them. We're in for a right show. Just before we get a Man United final, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Scott says, afternoon Hammers, back 4 or back 5 chats. We'll come to that later on, mate. Well, there you go. The betting accounts has got them at evens. I wrote the questions. The questions are done. They're triple checked.
Get on me, people. Get on me. Nah, Phil's good man. I like Phil. He's all right.
Here we go.
Likewise.
From his bedroom, Wink, 7 stone, dripping wet in the raining, defending, undefeated heavyweight champion of YouTube, Jake the Somerset sharpshooter Cox. Thank you very much, Gatesy. Gary's gone for a 2-1 West Ham win. And afternoon, Andy, mate. Afternoon. Right, let's talk a little bit of Man United. We are joined by Rob. Rob, good afternoon.
Hello, Jake. Evening. Afternoon, even.
Afternoon.
You right there, man?
Yeah, good. Right then, from a Manchester United perspective then, Rob, what are you thinking about for tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a cracking game. You boys are playing so well at the moment, aren't you? So we're going to have to be on our toes. I think we've got a few injuries that we might have to be a little bit concerned about as well. So, yeah, I think we can't take anything for granted tomorrow.
Yeah. West Ham Online's firing the shots. I'm backing Phil due to the fact that he isn't bold.
Oh, thank you.
Nice one. Yeah, man. Cheers. Thanks for that. Yeah, man. Yeah. My missus is a Manchester United fan. She loves it, West Ham Online. So don't get giddy.
Yeah. James, is there no I won't see your boat looking back at me.
We're in the mirror.
Also, to talk Manchester United, we are joined by Baker. Baker, good afternoon.
Afternoon, boys. Looking forward to the game.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, going to be a cracker.
Yeah, you're on form. Hey, lads. Rob?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, good. You've got the hat on, you've got the merch, you've got the hoodie on there. Tomorrow night, proper United. I mean, is it really cold, or have you just put that on to plug it?
It's actually cold and hailstoning before, so yeah, it was on for a reason. Can't get it right. You're looking in the wrong way, aren't you? Yeah, no, it's hailstoning today in Manchester.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Just
Well, there
calm
you go.
down now. So you London boys, you won't be able to take the pressure up here of the rain and the hail.
It's been a bit of a funny one with the weather down here, to be fair. It's raining, but it's blue sky.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of them. And strong winds.
All the foreign lads will have to put the tights on.
Get the
gloves
towels
on.
wrapped up.
Yeah. Baker, and we're coming on your show to our Proper United.
Look forward to it, Jake.
Yeah. I'm just making a banner now because I feel like this is really. I apologise if I spelt anything wrong. It's live. It's the weather report live on West Ham Unofficial. But anyway, let's talk a bit of football then. Baker, you confident from a Man United point of view for tomorrow?
Yeah, we just don't know who's turning up these days, do we? I think tomorrow, it's a league game and we'll be back on form. Europa League was a bit different the other night. It was a bit disappointed to lose a goal at the end, but we ground out a result up to that point. So no, all guns blazing tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, completely. Well, let's kind of dive into it then. James, where do you think the game will be won or lost tomorrow at Old Trafford?
We've got to respect Man United for what they are. They're a top quality team with top quality players. You've only got to look at Lingard in that team. Lingard come to us and he's changed us from a team that was decent to now a very, very good team. Do you know what I mean? And he brings energy in that. Where is it going to be won and lost? I think it's going to be tight. I think it might be one goal in it. For all the injuries Man United have got, it's going to be our best chance to play Man United at the end of the day. And they played on Thursday. Now they're playing Sunday night. They've also got to play next week against Milan away in the Europa League. So it's one of them ones. If we take our chances, we can get a positive result up there. But the game, if you'd have asked me this 2 hours ago, if I wanted, would I accept a draw up there? I would have been well over the men for draw. Now it's a game that we have to go up there and get something because of Chelsea dropping points against Leeds today. So it's going to be interesting. We've just got to be sensible up there, though. Do you know what I mean? Not think that we're ahead of our station because they're a good team, they've got good players, and they can punish you at any time.
Yeah. Phil, where are you kind of at with this game? Kind of looking to it tomorrow. I mean, we've got to have confidence. But where do you think the game will be won or lost tomorrow for you?
Oh, it's got to be in the attack. Rashford and Martial, they're the ones who aren't fit. I don't think Cavani's meant to be fit either, apparently. So if we just play our best going attacking, obviously Lingard's ineligible to play. So if we just get the balls going forward and run with it, seems simple really, but that's where it really should be won. Take every possible chance that we get. Don't squander them.
Yeah, completely. Well, let's talk about these injury woes then. Rob, I saw a list of all of them, and it did make me a little bit more happy. I saw Cavani, Rashford, Martial, Van der Beek, and Pogba all on that injury list. Do you think that any of them will feature? Because Man United have got a thing of kind of saying players are injured, then all of a sudden they pop up. Does that give you real kind of negativity going into it tomorrow?
Not really. I mean, all teams do that, don't they? Trying to keep the cards close to their chest. I think Rashford's got a chance, hasn't he, from what I was reading this morning? So I think if there's half a chance, he will definitely play. Cavani missing. He's not really been a big player for us so far. We'll miss him, obviously, but I think Rashford will do a good job. It's good to see Diallo get a goal in the Europa League in the week as well. So if he gets in the squad, he's off the mark now, isn't he? So it should be. I think we're all right. I think we got enough. Yeah.
Baker. Does that really worry you? I mean, even looking at how much money that's on that injury list is ridiculous. Does that worry you?
Well, no, because any player that puts that shirt on should play the Manchester United way and give a performance that's good enough to warrant that. Whether it's Rashford or if it's Ahmed, he comes on Diallo. You've got to play the same, haven't you? And if you're not up to the crush, you're not going to get in the next game. So there's opportunity there for some of the young uns to come on and see what they can do. So we're all for like pushing players forward and see what they can do. Like your lads have done lately, haven't they? He's put a few young uns in and what have you. A few out of not what you don't call it reserve team now, the second team sort of thing, the squad. And you just got to go with it, haven't you? See, it's that you can only play with a team on your pitch. It's all right moaning with the injury list. They're not there, are they? So you go with what you've got. Yeah, simple as that.
Yeah.
No
let's see what people are saying. West Ham Online says James got a 8 out of 10 on my quiz, even though he admitted to cheating. Dun dun dun.
Never cheated in my life.
Come on, James.
I know, mate.
Cheated on Jake's quiz.
No, that's Wednesday, mate. I ain't got the encyclopedia out yet. Yeah, I mean, that's Tuesday night.
West Hamopedia.
Well, there you go. Dad asked Rob, what's your first impressions on who will win the quiz on Wednesday? You can Phil or James?
Oh, you can't be dragging me into this one. Oh, no notice at all.
Pens.
Can we have a draw?
No.
No draw. No draw.
What you don't realise? Sorry, Rob.
What just alphabetically?
Yeah. What you don't realise, you don't know who's the anorak of us all. I'm a secret anorak of stats and goals and stuff like that. So a lot of my mates have, since we've been doing a bit of this stuff, they've realised that, I'm not just a bit of a lad on the terrace. I'm a bit of a stat anorak. So we don't know. You don't know till you know.
It's all a secret.
Gatesy says, do any of you think Martial, Rashford or Cavani play tomorrow? I think it's unlikely. Rob, it seems like it's going to be unlikely.
Yeah, it does. But again, we just have to wait and see. I do hope Rashford plays because he brings something else, doesn't he? He's fantastic to watch, and you boys have really got to be on your toes when he's on the pitch. So, I hope
when he's on form, agreed, Rob.
Yeah. So, I hope he passes his fitness test and tears you lot to shreds.
Well, let's hope not.
Andy says, the only way we win tomorrow is to attack like we did against City, it will be a good game. Yeah, completely. James, how we played against Man City, I thought we were superb, and on another day we perhaps would have got a point out of it. That's the way we got to go out there against United tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. You've got to treat this game like a one-off cup final game or cup game. These games now to us, to Manchester United, they don't mean anything because they're always going to be in the top 4 or top 5 or top 6 because they're a bigger club. Do you know what I mean? And they're always going to be in European competition. But to us, this is a one-off season, and we've got to seize the moment, as I keep saying. Like we won't be there next year, and I've said this on numerous platforms on West Ham. Right, as a club, we're miles away from any of the top 6, top 7 in the league. So we've got to make sure we seize the moment. And if we go up there and we get a positive result, then glory awaits. Like, it can be done. We just got to make sure that we win the games at the right times and nick the points at the right times.
Yeah. Jazz says Diop needs to be on his game tomorrow if we are to win completely. Peach is in the house. Ella Peach, hope you are well. WMP says won or lost Dawson versus Slabhead at set pieces. That's quite interesting actually. Baker, I can see you drowning in your fears of West Ham's deadly set pieces. Does that really worry you for tomorrow?
Well, slightly, but again, we've got to combat that and just get it down the other end and score goals. That's what we've got to do these days. Get on that attacking, fast formation and score. Put the game to bed. And if you score one, then we're not worried because we've got 2 or 3. That's it. That's sort of like our philosophy at the moment. We're a bit susceptible that we know we might concede one, so we've got to make sure we score more than the other side. Like the other night, and probably against a run of play, but. If we had 2, then they only get 1, and we're susceptible at the moment. So there is a chance for West Ham to exploit that. So just hope we get on the front foot early doors.
Yeah. Gatesy's put the predicted 11 he thinks for Manchester United in: Henderson, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Fred, Dan James, Fernandes, Diallo, Greenwood. You heard it here first. Rob, does that sound about right? Is that a lineup that you'd like to see Solskjaer come out with tomorrow?
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. I'm quite keen for Henderson to keep his place. There is talk of De Gea coming back, but I don't see how he automatically walks back in the side. Henderson's done well for us the last few games, hasn't he? So he deserves to keep the jersey. The rest of it, it seems to fit into place nicely. I'd be happy to see that lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Peach says 4-1 win. Now, Peach, you say 4-1 every week, mate. And you deny it, but you say 4-1 every week. Isaac,
I'll tell you what, if we win 4-1, if we win 4-1 up there, right, I will send Peach a lifetime supply of cider, mate. 100%. That is a fact.
Will Peach put £20 on that though?
$20. He's in Canada, you know. Isaac, yeah. For the first time in my life, I wanted Leeds to win a football match. I feel dirty inside.
So he should.
Yeah.
Right, Phil, I'm going to come to you on this. What minute do you think United will get a penalty?
Guaranteed.
10th minute. 10th.
It just
I'll take it.
completely sums Man United up. That does.
No, but you've got to remember, we attack a lot, so we're going to be in the penalty area a lot.
Yeah.
So if the ball's running about, I mean, it's because we're attacking and we're up the other end. You know, you can only get a penalty area. A penalty in the penalty area if your side's attacking. If the other side's attacking, they've got a chance. So we must be up at the other end a very lot to get these penalties.
Yeah. Exactly.
Successful.
Yeah.
You know what though? What's funny? West Ham hadn't had a penalty all season. Jesse Lingard signs for us on loan to the rest of the season. Wins us 2 penalties. You couldn't make it up, could you?
Send like the hailstone down. We'll send the hailstone. No, we wish Jesse good luck. You know, no problem there.
Just to go off that, then, Baker, would you be happy to sell Lingard to us for 20 million in the summer?
Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, I think he was a good servant for United, and he won us. Everyone forgets he won us an FA Cup, and he was playing well at the time, and he's probably just his time's up now. Even though he's playing well for Hughes, I don't think he'd have been like that for us. It's good for both parties if he's got a new lease of life at West Ham, and United get some money for him, and we wish him well type of thing.
Yeah. Completely. Right, what else are people saying in the chat? Yeah, I do like this. West Ham Online says, if you need an indication how stressful supporting West Ham is, look at G. The shots are firing. It's usually Gemma Collins, and you're on the other end of them today, James.
That's all right, mate. This is the man who shows no face. Say no more. He hides behind the screen. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Right then. So Phil, do you think who do you fear? Let's go for this. Apart from Bruno Fernandes, who are you fearing from that Man United side? And let's say a rotated and weaker Man United side with all of their injuries.
Who would I fear? Probably, I don't know. Maybe Diallo if he plays. I know I've not really seen much of him, but he could be a big thing for the future. And a lot of people they set their mark against us. So I don't know. I mean, you guys down there, you probably know a bit more about him than what I do.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We've not really seen much of him, but the reports coming out from every side is that he's a possible potential superstar. That's when he got signed on the last day, whenever he got signed, the Sky Sports were raving about him, and all the reports are is like the best one of the best young talents in Europe. That's
a long time, so
yeah. So we'll just have to see. You got to do let your boots do the talking, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, I remember when Januzaj was meant to be the next big thing.
Yeah. He was, wasn't he, for the for about 18 months.
Yeah.
I tell you what. The the parents are watching downstairs, and I'll always remember Andan Januzaj. Is that his name? Something like that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
man.
Januzaj, yeah.
Yeah, because I used to call him Jam Sandwich. I have no idea why. I used to call him Jam Sandwich. But Rob, how do you think the game's going to pan out tomorrow? For you?
I think it's like Baker was saying, we're just going to go for it. You know, we need to get a couple of goals. Nothing different, really. You know, just be aware of those your guys. Is Antonio still unavailable? Is he going to be playing?
He's still there. He'll be there. Don't worry, he'll be there.
Yeah. So you know, he's a big threat. So we need to be wary of him. But no, I think we just stick to our game plan. You know, just get up there, get in that penalty box, keep doing what we're doing. If we get a penalty, yeah. You know, if we get a penalty and win 1-0, I'll take it.
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno. Yeah.
Can't stand the geezer. And Phil, we were due to start this at 3:00, and Phil jumped on at 10-3, and I said, Phil, I forgot to do a player watch, and he said, get on that, do a player watch, and I did one of these in 5 minutes. And I said to him, what player shall I do? And Phil, who is it?
Let's guess.
Yeah, Bruno
Fernandes.
Yeah,
Well, look at that. 28 appearances, 16 goals. And the only thing you need to read from that there is the bottom line. 8 penalties out of that 16 goals. 86 shots, 37 on target. Now listen. I don't really like him, to be honest. I don't like him. But he does his job at the end of the day. He does his job.
Does his job very well.
Yeah. His job is to take penalties. And that's what he does.
Is everybody else?
Yeah, he is a staggering, fantastic, excellent, cool player. He's in the right team anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Very well.
There you go.
You can't, Jake, come on, you can't fault him, can you?
How would you assess your season, though? Like, as this season's gone on, like, how would you boys assess your season this year? Like, considering you was right up there at the start, you was top of the league in the middle of January. How would you assess it there?
Well, we started off quite poor. We lost a couple of games at the start, and we was low, and we managed to find ourselves top of the league, and we was this, was astounded to be there, and I think everyone was agreed at that time. Whichever team put a run together and maybe got a couple of points ahead, maybe race off with it, and it was that other team that did it rather than us. So we had 3 weeks or something of like thinking, wow, this is amazing. We could actually have a chance here. Now, that other team, I don't like mentioning a name, they've gone on this run, and we didn't stay with them, did we? And we lost a few games, and it's a bit of a kick in the ghoulies, like. We couldn't stay with him because we didn't. I suppose we had to sum it up. At that point in time, we knew we wasn't as good as the position, and we wasn't sure if we can sustain it for the rest of the season. Yeah, and that's proved it right. I think we're getting better and better and better, and we will eventually become there, whether it's next season or the year after. But we feel like we're in the right direction, even though it's a bit of a killer coming from first to second, and looks like we're going to be sitting there for a while as well, unless anything dramatic happens, which I much doubt.
Does Ollie need a trophy this year though, like FA Cup or Europa?
Rob?
Like to make, considering it's 4 years, like you haven't won a trophy since I think it's 2016, is it? I think it's right, like Europa and the League Cup. Does he need a trophy this year?
Rob, to you?
Yeah, I don't think he needs one. I don't think his position is going to be in danger. Like Baker was saying, we are progressing. We're getting better and better. You just got to sort out the amount of draws we had when we were top for a little while, and then we just couldn't get the goal. The amount of 0-0s when United teams of old, we might have nicked it 1-0 in the 93rd minute or something. If we can get back to that sort of stage, I think we'll be all right. And as for him winning a trophy, it would be lovely. It'd be great. I'll take the FA Cup. Any silverware is great. But I don't think he's feeling any pressure from that. I don't think he deserves to be under any pressure either, to be honest.
Can I just jump back in? I think what you're probably not seeing at your end, the youth team has been focused on, and they've gone back to the youth again, and they're building. They've bought some from Barcelona, Real Madrid. They've nicked a couple from City. They've really focused it on the youth for the product of coming through in a year or 2, 3 years. So they're actually building the whole everything around the team. It's the whole club that's being built around it. So there's a lot going on at the moment, which before with Mourinho, not slagging him off, this was his way. He'd buy a superstar, buy him in.
Yeah.
And he'd want him for 2-3 years, and he'd swap him around. So he wasn't getting none of that through, and now they're getting that through. So building with the youth is brilliant.
Yeah. Phil and James, just put your hand up a minute.
No.
The good old Bartes.
Do you know what? Right? That goal, my diagonal seat was diagonal between. I was directly behind Bartes, and I could see. I was in like a diagonal to all three. I was and I could see what was going on, and I thought, "There's no way!" And he just slid it round him, and it's like, "What's going on?"
James, question I want you to read out is coming from West Ham Online.
Nah, not for me, mate. He thinks I'm silly.
There you go. There you go.
Do you know what I mean? I'm too experienced for that.
You're not gonna win that there, mate. You're not gonna win that there. James, who are you fearing from that Man United side?
Mason Greenwood, straight away. The boy's 2-footed. He's a class act. Obviously Rashford. If Rashford plays tomorrow and I see him in the starting lineup, I'm going to be thinking like I'll take a point. That boy just loves to score against us for some reason. Don't know why. He scored at us in many games, and but Mason Greenwood for me, mate. I think he's a class act. It's an hard one with Mason Greenwood because Man United, the way I view Man United, 'cause I've got one of my best mates is a Man United fan, and basically they're not far away, but they're far enough away from City and Liverpool at the minute. They need to invest in certain areas, like striker being one of them, who's like going to score on 25 goals a season, sort of thing. Who's going to like an Haaland? If they go and get Haaland, Manchester United turn into a title challenging team. Do you know what I mean? But Mason Greenwood, I think he's class. I think he's young, he's fresh. Him on one side and Rashford on the other, or in through the middle. Yeah, I like Mason. Who else is? Obviously, you've got to look out for Bruno Fernandes. Even though he scored 8 penalties, you've got to respect the man's ability. He scored some good goals for them this year. He's also another one who's come into their team, made them tick. And he's only been there a year. It's not. I think he come there last January. So look what's happened to Man United. Look at what's happened to Man United over a year. And I think the boys would have even mentioned this, that Man United were miles away from Liverpool and City, and this season they've managed to sort of peg it a bit closer. And they're not far away, but they need a bit of investment in there and a bit in right areas, and they will be up there because that's what they do.
Yeah. Right, let's see what people are saying in the comments. Right, there's a couple of questions that are coming for the Man United fans. Baker Rob, if you could sign one West Ham player in the summer, who can it be? Who would you pick up? Why? And just before I do that, the best centre back in the league has just popped into the green run. Craig Dawson has come in just for his chat. Craig, what are you thinking about for the game tomorrow? Well, I'm really looking forward to it. Jake. Fantastic play at Old Trafford. Fantastic to try and get my back on that Scott McTominay or something who scored against us in that FA Cup game. The real quality will come out of me tomorrow. And we're gonna beat them Red Devils. Cheers,
Well
Craig.
said, Craig.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much, Craig. That is the exclusive interview live on West Ham Unofficial. So going back to that question because I got myself a bit carried away there. If you could sign one West Ham player in the summer, who and why? Baker, to you first.
We've got abundance in this area, but Declan Rice as a young England, without a doubt, if we could choose the cream of the crop, Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Yeah, completely agree. Declan Rice, and maybe Dawson. Just take your legend away from you.
Yeah. Put him in a red shirt.
Yeah, stick him
You're
in
not-
our reserves.
You're not taking away my Craig Dawson.
By Craig Dawson.
For Robin Baker, is it worse Liverpool winning last year or City this year?
There's only one answer to that.
Somebody's just popped into the green room and
Do we
you
really
went-
need to answer that?
No.
We
Somebody
don't want to mention the names anyway.
right. Somebody's just popped into the green room and Baker, Rob, you're not gonna be ready for this. But first, West Ham Online says I fit Ahmad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes, and I'm really hoping isn't on the commentary. She's a nightmare of a United fan. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Right. You're not ready for this because this is the one, the only Pete is here.
there he
Pete.
is.
Pete, how are
In the
you?
building. How do you mean? I can't find my keys, dog. Holy shit, that's why it took me so long, man. I'm trying to find my keys, man.
Oh no,
Peach.
he's broken the internet.
Oh, he's gone now.
Oh,
He'll be back. He'll be back. He's right. He's gonna tell you Man United fans his thoughts in a minute. Oh dear. He's still frozen. Is he still frozen now? Is he there? Peach.
Nah.
He'll be. Hello. Are you there? Right. Let's get on to a few predictions then, and then we'll go through the comments. Guys, get your predictions, comments, all of that jazz in the comments, and we will go through them. I'm going to the top line first, the best line. It's Phil first. Phil, your prediction.
my prediction is 1-0 to us. Oh.
Fantastic. James.
I think after the Chelsea game today, it's a game that if we go there and win, we look like that we're going to contest the top four. Honestly, I think it's going to be a draw myself, mate. I'm going to go for a 1-0. I think if we go up there and we play half decent and we come away with any sort of positive result, it's a decent point or points, whatever it is. But I'll go 1-0, mate.
Yeah. Rob.
I'm going to go for a 2-0 home win. I think Luke Shaw's back. I think he's got a taste for goal now. I think he's gonna score again, and maybe Greenwood will get the second.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Baker.
3-1.
Who's going to score for you then?
Bruno, penalty.
Yeah.
Probably all three of them.
Yeah, probably all three of them.
Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw.
Oh, lovely.
This is a debate that I'm gonna have now. In terms of the centre backs, Baker, what do you think of Harry Maguire? Because he's coming for £80 million. And what do you really think of him?
He's a red, and we'll back him all the way, and he's getting better and better every game.
Phil.
But would you rather have Declan Rice though than Harry Maguire? That is a question.
Yeah, different position. Yeah, so I'd have them both. Proper United.
They work well together, wouldn't they?
Peach.
Yeah,
there he
back
is.
in the back. How do you mean, dog?
Yo, bro.
Holy bro. I couldn't find my keys, man. And then, I didn't have my data on, my data. And, just shut down, man.
Oh, dear. Oh, what do you
we're
think?
coming for you. You two United boys. We're coming for you, and we're coming for you. Trust me. This is the
Bring it
new
on,
West
man.
Ham, dog. We're coming for y'all, man. I ain't even playing.
Bring it on.
Can't wait.
Well, no, we will bring it on because, if it's true, have Rashford, Cavani, and who else? I don't know. All the guys that get the penalties and all that. We're going to do y'all in, man. Straight up, man. At your own manner, dog.
Oh dear. Right, we are going to be back very, very shortly. But first, if I can get my clicker to work, please see the video here on Canning Town Lane. I'll be back to discuss this game in much more detail in a minute. Peach, say Canning Town Lane.
Canning Town, man. Come on, you Irons.
Canning Town Len is your best place to buy custom portraits that you can buy on the internet. Canning Town Len does animated portraits like this one he did for me up here. They're absolutely fantastic and I couldn't recommend them enough. So just some ones that he did for me. I've got this one here outside the London Stadium. I mean, it looks just like me, really, the best possible kind of animated portrait, kind of animated cartoon kind of picture I could hope for, really. They're absolutely amazing and they are so realistic, look exactly like me, and they are very good to buy. So make sure you do click the link in the description down below to buy a portrait from Canning Town Len. I'd highly recommend them. Click the link in the description down below. He does animated portraits, non-West Ham related, West Ham related, lots of different backgrounds, any shirt, any background. You can basically customize it to your absolute kind of needs and what you exactly want. So click the link in the description down below to check out Canning Town Len. Come on, your irons.
Hey, Jake, guess what I heard?
What?
We're going on a European tour. A European tour. We're going on a European tour.
Oh dear.
Ah!
11 games. Peach, 11 games to go, bruv. 11 games to go. Let's not.
Yo,
Yeah.
with how, listen, Brethren, 11 games to go, it's going to be like a million ciders to drink because we're winning 4-1, dog. I'm not even playing.
Mate, if
We are
I said it
winning 4-1,
earlier,
and Ben
I'll say
Lund
it
scoring
again.
2 goals, man.
If we win 4-1, I'll send you a lifetime supply of cider, mate. Trust me. I will send it all over to Canada. First class, mate. Trust me. 100%.
No, wait, no, I see us winning 4-1, man. I really do, man. I say that every week, I know, but like, yo, we need to batter somebody, and why not batter Man United when they're a wounded animal, man?
8-0 win and we're fourth again.
8 or 9? Is it 8 or
What?
9?
I think it's 8.
Is it
Yeah,
8?
Yeah,
double
I
check.
think it's quarter after 8 or 8. Yeah, quarter after 8, I think, man.
Yeah. Right.
Well,
So
our
let's,
time, quarter after 3 our time, quarter after 8 your time.
yeah.
What's the time kickoff is?
Quarter past
isn't it?
7.
Come on.
Yeah, 7:15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's quarter after 2 these ways.
Have to get up early.
Right. So Phil, it did come up earlier. Back 4, or back 5. Phil, what are you going for tomorrow?
Probably back 5 because I like it when we play back 5. Matt Suwako will be back soon, which will be good. But I'm happy with Creswell and Diop and Dawson in the middle, and then I don't mind putting Ben Johnson out on the left one more time. I think I'll be happy with that. But if we play back 4, I won't be too disappointed with that because we can still do well with that as well.
Yeah, completely. James, what are you going for?
Back 4, mate. If you go back 5 against Man United, it's a matter of time before we concede. Like they will just come on top, and eventually they will nick one and then see it away. If we go 4-2-3-1, basically go set up the same way as we did at City, we've got half a chance of getting something up there. If we go 5 at the back, we're just going to sit back and just be defending. Do you know what I mean? If we do go 5 at the back, it's a good system, but it won't benefit us, if that makes sense, because we have no attacking threat. But 4-2-3-1 for me.
Yeah. Rob and Baker, any last thoughts from Manchester United perspective for the game tomorrow?
Go on, Rob.
Just come on, United. I don't think we've got anything to fear. I think one interesting point actually is that I heard people talking about is the lack of fans in the ground, because you boys have definitely benefited from no fans, I reckon, and so have we. So I think there's going to be no fear from either side tomorrow, and I think it's just going to be a really good, entertaining game because we need those 3 points. You definitely want the 3 points. I think I'm really looking forward to it. I just think it's going to be a cracker.
Yeah.
Same here. Just hope it's a good game and we just attack. That's the way we want to play, and long may it continue. after beating City. Like, the energy last week. Let's bring that back on from tomorrow.
Yeah, completely. Baker and Rob, you've said your bit. You've said your United bit. Thank you very much for coming on. We got a couple of people in the back waiting to come and talk West Ham. Thank you very much. Proper United.
See you,
Check
lads.
it out.
Cheers, lads.
Take care,
Boys, see you later.
All the best.
Will.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
See you.
Thank you. And we are joined to just to jazz it up a bit more because he's been going at James all day. It's West Ham Online. Here we go.
It's the man with no face. Oh my days, man! I'm getting done by a voice.
The invisible man.
Oh mate, he's got more shots than a potato gun. Oh my days, mate. Yeah, mate. Let's go, mate. He thinks he's got shots. He wants shots. I'll give him shots. You know what I mean? The spud gun. You know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Let's go then. Let's hear it. Let's hear it from the Gemma Collins lover. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Bring it.
Come on.
Firstly, if I'm to talk about tomorrow's game, who I fear, Bruno Fernandes, the man could find space in a single bed with Gemma Collins. He's a brilliant player. The only issue, well, not the only issue for us, the issue for United is I think Dan James will be starting the game. And if he starts, he's got about as much cutting edge as a spoon. So I am confident if he starts the game. Their front three is looking, let's be honest, with the injuries, it's a front three that the Brexit, Maldini and Diop should be able to deal with. Now, moving on to James. The man
Just completely moving on to James. Moving on to James.
Listen. Before he says anything, my name is Fat Boy Fever. So anything he does say, right, does not dent me at all, mate. I put obesity in front of my name, mate. So let's just get real, bro. You know what I'm saying? So nothing you can fire a shot at me will never even dent. You know what I mean? You have to bring a tank. Do you know what I mean? Enough said. Let's go. Now you can put your potato gun away. All right, we can get back to talking football. Or your water pistol or something, or whatever you got there. Do you know what I mean? Let's go. Go on, fire your shot that ain't gonna hurt. Let's go.
Well, to be honest, I didn't really come with any prepared lines, but the one thing I do have to say, as you know, I've got a lot of time for James, and although as he just said, I think if him and Gemma Collins were to try and get in the same bed, it would probably cause an earthquake or two. I do think James has a lot of football knowledge, and I think I've changed my mind. James, I fancy you on Wednesday to win the quiz.
Mate, don't try and get in my good books. don't try and run your way around me, man. You know what I mean? You just said like that. I'm going to be in an earthquake with Gemma Collins, mate. Do you know what I mean? I swear, Gemma Collins is your secret missus. Let's not lie about it. Do you know what I mean? Dear. You a bit of Collins in your life. Do you know what I mean? But listen, at the end of the day, on Wednesday, I will say one thing, seriously. On Wednesday, it'd be good because I think Phil knows his stuff. He does know his stuff, and I will say that he actually does know his stuff. So yeah, I've got total respect for the geezer. And if he beats me, then fair play to him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A showdown, take 2, Wednesday night. Make sure you check in for it. Right, Peach, are you listening?
I'm always listening. How do you mean?
Hector Bellerin versus Mr. Potato Head.
Hector Bellerin.
Oh.
Go on, Jake. What's up?
Right then, Peach. For you then, who are you fearing from that Man United side, and how are you feeling for the game tomorrow?
I'm fearing nobody. Nobody, dog. If we can do City like how we did City, I know we didn't win, but if we can play like how we did against City, I ain't fearing nobody from United, dog. Fernandes, yeah, he's a good player, but Souček, he's kind of like he's a beast, dog. So I'm not fearing nobody from their team. Nobody at all.
Can I say something? Why does Peach look like he's recording a rap video? I swear, it looks like it's my persona when I rock it on her. Don't trust me, dog. I'm always singing the song up there. I know, dog. Oh man, I love Peach, man. He's sound.
Who doesn't love Peach? Who doesn't love Peach?
No,
West Ham on.
honestly, I don't fear nobody, boys. I don't fear nobody from their team, man. Like, and the fact that you got Rashford, Cavani, and who else is out? Who else is
Martial.
supposedly out?
Martial, Van
Pogba.
de Beek, Pogba.
Pogba.
Hey,
See, what? Yo, it's like we're gonna be playing flipping Wimbledon, man. Like, bring it on, man.
Wimbledon.
Peach is confident, and there's a question coming. Who does Peach think will win the quiz?
I've always loved.
Oh, snap.
I've always loved everything about
Me,
Canada.
I think I'll win the quiz. So, like, bugger the both of y'all. I think I'll win the quiz. And I ain't even in the quiz. But I'll put my little answers down still.
Oh, you firing shots as well, are you? Spud gun. Let's go. Oh, man, I've got one geezer with a spud gun and one geezer with a water pistol. What is going on at the minute, mate? You know what I mean?
I got a super soaker, dog. I got a Gemma Collins super soaker, dog.
Oh, dear.
Right then, just for a minute, the quiz aside, Gemma Collins to the side. West Ham Online. What's your overall thoughts going into the game tomorrow?
I think I said on the show with James in midweek, I sense a 0-0 draw incoming here. To be honest, I think I'd take it still. Yes, their front three has gone down to Stoke City level with the injuries. That's going to come back to bite me, but I am thinking a 0-0 draw. I think, as I've said, the Brexit Maldini and this is the should be able to stop their front three. But the worrying signs for me is the fact that Lingardinho can't play. Who comes in for him is the question. Do we bring in Ben Johnson, who played like Casper the Ghost versus Man City, but overall is a very good player? Or do we bring Joe Bowen back into the lineup? I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
Oh, but
Hard
let's
to
talk
say.
the lineup. Let's talk the lineup because we haven't talked the lineup at all in the 47 minutes we've been talking about this blinking game. But Phil, what? I mean, we talked about the defense. We've got that, and we can solidify the midfield. To see if we go back four, we will start with the back four. That means that we're probably going for the 4-2-3-1. Who's that for you? Your front 4-3/1. Who is getting in there considering Lingard can't be there?
Obviously, Antonio up front. Fornells, Ben Rama, and Bowen.
James?
Goalkeeper's the same. Back four's the same. Dream team's the same. The only thing I would change is bringing Bowen in. Bowen one side, Ben Rama the other. Fornells is the 10, Antonio up top. We've got to go for it against these. Obviously, I would accept the point because you've got to respect the point. But at the end of the day, this is a game. If we go and win this, we turn from being a team that is lurking around the area to actually a team who's actually right in the mix. Then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You know what though? Talk Sport won't say that, dog. Sky Sports won't say that, dog. Trust me, man. Even if we win, they'll still be like, "Oh, West Ham are riding their luck." Yo.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I was going to say this, and I'll let you carry on. I watched Gillette Soccer Saturday. Right, I've been watching it this afternoon. Right, there was an interview on there about West Ham, Manchester United, and for about 12 minutes of the interview, right, of a 15-minute interview regarding the game and everything, we was on it for 3 minutes, and that says it all.
Typical Sky, innit?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Well,
Terrible.
right, Peach, what are you for your front four? What's your front four?
I want, since Lingard's not going to be playing, Jake, I want Lanzini or Ben Rama to take up that. Lanzini to take up that role, and then Bowen on the right, Ben Rama on the left, Antonio up front.
Now that's interesting, bringing Lanzini into the equation. Now for me, I'm gonna go Antonio up top. I'm gonna go Fornells on the left. I got to think about this now. Ben Rama's going in there. Somebody's just popped into the green room. Hello.
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 Hello?
Oh my! West Ham Online's bought his brother for backup because he's scared. Oh my days, man! Oh my days! He's brought his Danish brother with him. I mean, like when Phil fires shots at me, like I respect it. When West Ham Online fires shots at me, he brings his big brother along because he's scared. No, that's right.
Oh my days! West Ham Online Part 1, West Ham Online Part 2.
Danish Hammer, you okay?
Hello, nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone now. No, you're out of order, mate. You told your brother to back down because you thought that you were the big man.
West Ham Online. West Ham Online. Was that you?
Oh man.
Can I just say, James, you're a disgrace, and I hope some people get relegated.
That was too dumb.
What's going on here?
That was his brother from Denmark.
Yeah, it was Alves. It's the new boy, Alves.
No, you got don't lie to the public. You brought your brother along with his water pistol. You had a spud gun. You thought you could take on the fat man, and you lost. That's it. Next question. Let's go.
I still don't know what.
I got the shots.
I still don't know what's going on.
Go on, mate.
Bring him back.
He's gone. He's not there. He just went.
What is happening?
Right. Kira says the Vikings. I honestly, I don't know who it was. I don't know what. Anyway, we're live. Right. Let's take some comments. I'm flabbergasted.
Oh God.
I really don't know what. Rose. Right. West Ham Online. Why don't you read this out yourself?
Roses are red. United loves pens. James will be watching this with his cat friends. We're going to draw with both scoring 0. I really hope the Brexit Maldini is the Old Trafford hero.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Where's your Danish friend? Because you can't catch a flu. Do you know what I mean? Don't come at me, boy. Get back in your pants and sit in your place.
Start refereeing.
Roses are red, violets are quiet. We're going to go up to Old Trafford and beat Manchester United.
Oh.
Roses are red. James is wearing a hat. If it's true, the man is very fat. I hope Bruno doesn't score, and I hope that we win.
Entertaining.
Philip is going to be Wednesday's quiz king.
You know what he's doing, don't you? You know what I mean? He's talking there. He's just he's getting his spud out, and that's it.
What's he doing?
I was coming out to that too, man.
Oh, he's gone. Oh.
I don't know what's right.
Is there anyone else who wants to come on and back up? No.
Well, here's the link. The link's in the chat. Right. Just before we wrap this up, I'm gonna put him on mute. Oh, he's back. Right, he's back. Right. Right. So this is gonna make it interesting. Does the loser consider having to donate £20 to Isla Caton's charity? If not, would it be considered? Well, we're gonna do it for Isla's fight anyway. So we're gonna kind of do that anyway. But we'll see what we can do. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So a couple of things that I do want to say, because I think we're gonna wrap this up. I want this Danish Hammer to come back on because I've no clue who just put him on mute. It's a bit windy in Canada. Oh, he's back. He's back. Right, the Danish Hammer. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello. I am the Danish Hammer.
Hello.
I swear that's West Ham Online's voice. I swear. Now West Ham Online's gone.
Hello. I am the Danish hammer.
It is him.
I didn't know Danish people spoke French.
That's the best Danish. That's the best French Danish accent I've ever heard in my career of life. If it is Danish, right? If this geezer is actually a genuine geezer, mate, then this ain't definitely.
Sounds like Steve McLaren when he went abroad, man. How do you think?
I don't know what's going on there. He's just muted the other one to come back onto that one. Right.
See, it's him, dog. It's him.
Danish
Right,
hammer
I've
with a
got to
Jamaican flag. I've just
I'm
noticed
on
that.
I'm on the other Danish hammer.
Oh, you're the other Danish one, are
Yeah, I
you?
don't know who the other Danish hammer is. I'm the fake Danish hammer.
Right, okay, right. I'm right. So just before we wrap this up, I've got no idea what's going on here.
Danish hammer.
Good day, lads.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he's gone.
Can you tell your brother, right, to stop getting scared? Do you know what I mean?
Wasn't because that wasn't because he was already on that. I just
Jake, don't worry about it. I mean, it's like it's just live free.
Right. Just before I wrap this up, a couple of things that I want to say. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. We've got another outside of the West Ham box. It is Arsenal versus Spurs, the North London derby preview. I mean, it's a mid-table clash, not like the one that's taking place tomorrow. It's a top of the table clash here. Make sure you check that out. And I was also invited onto Red Manx TV earlier on just to film a little video for his preview. So you can check that out, Red Manx TV. Make sure you check that out. I've no idea what's just happened in the last 20 minutes, but thank you very much for watching. Kieran's just as flabbergasted as we all are with the Jamaican flag.
Big up, Kieran.
With the Jamaican flag. Not honestly. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Right. Any last thoughts? Say them now. Quiz, football, anything, just go.
I'm going to win the quiz.
You better get ready for me, man, because I am coming and I'm bringing sheer obesity with me. Do you know what I mean? And that's it, man. Yeah, man, Fat Boy's gonna get you.
Don't worry, if he's that obese, it will take him a few months to be able to get to the quiz.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Right, so West Ham
hold on. This is a man who's scared of his own face. Let's just get that. Do you know what I mean? Let's get that right.
Hang on.
He is scared of his own face. Right? He's scared of his own face, right? And basically, all it is a voice. You know what I mean? The voice is in the house. Do you know what I mean?
Who's hiding their haircut?
But at the end of the day, the man is scared of his own face. And if he's scared of his own face, then that's all I'm going to say, man. Do you know what I mean? This will go back, but that will stay forever true. Yeah.
Right, so can we just clear this up? Right, West Ham Online, was that you on the other one?
No, the other one, I don't know who the other guy is.
Bollocks!
Right, honestly, man, that's brilliant. Oh, dear.
I think it was James. I'm starting to think it was James's little brother.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Right. The Danish Hammer, you've got your chance. The real Danish Hammer to come on now. Oh God,
yeah.
Oh, Phil's gone.
Big Dane, where are you?
Yeah, where is he? You can come back on. Oh God, it's 2 a.m. for you, Kieran. See you soon. Love the peach. There you go. Subscribe.
Love you, Kieran.
Subscribe to West Ham Official if you want to. Me and James are heading over to Baker's channel, Proper United, tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. Any last words of wisdom? I think we've already said them. Thank you very much.
Can I do a Jake? Is it alright if I do a shameless self promo?
Yeah.
We've got the lads from AFTV on the podcast in midweek to preview.
Don't
hitters.
So go on Spotify and type in the Who podcast. That will be out on Friday.
I'll check that out, my boy. I'll check that out for real.
AFTV on the West Ham Online podcast. Make sure to check that out. That'll be interesting. Thank you very much. I've no clue what's just happened in the last half an hour, but thank you to Phil, thank you to James, thank you to the Danish Hammer, thank you to West Ham Online, thank you to Paige, thank you.
Come on, you guys.
Thank you to there you go. Thank you to Rob. Thank you for Baker. Thank you to Baker for coming on.
Thank you
earlier
to
on.
Gemma Collins.
Thank you to Gemma Collins and everybody else.
Thank you to the Danish Hammer.
Thank you to the Danish Hammer and through your screen of anonymousness, West Ham Online, do the iron sign for us. Thank you very much. And I'll be back very, very soon with another video. Bye.